How do we know how to act according to what our values and traditions teach us when social media keeps telling us what to do?
Following an Adhyatmic path nowadays.
Insane routines, we have a trend.
Thinking about your daily activities, daily routine is not going to make your mind calm. Dhyanam nirvishayam manaha.
We don't feel anything as of sort.
You are not supposed to explain, to tell your spiritual experiences to anybody else. Only single potential in your life that is non-reversible is जैसा भाव प्रतिबिंबला तयाचाची देव झाला. Samartha Ramdasi says, prayer itself is very confidential. If it is for social media, your goal is not God, your goal is social media.
FOMO and low contentment. If the other one has it, I want it too.
Everything is related to social media is a big problem.
Does Nam Jap actually work?
That Naam Jap is going to change you within a month.
How do we know who to follow, what to follow, how to follow?
जय जय रघुवीर समर्थ शुका सारिखे पूर्ण वैराग्य जासे वसिष्ठा परिज्ञान योगेश्वरासे कवी वाल्मिका सारिखा मान्य ईसा नमस्कार माझा सद्गुरु रामदासा जय जय रघुवीर समर्थ.
Jai Shree Ram to all our viewers. I cannot explain the happiness, the honor, and the excitement I have for today's episode. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling very much happy and I'm feeling pleasant about it. It's my first time talking to somebody so young and a type of different happiness, a contentment, as I think.
We are going to address more of our age, the new Gen Zs and the youth. And let's just start by saying our youth loves to say no to opportunities, to sometimes we don't like something, so we often say no. So which terms or which correct instances should we say no to and which shall we not? So what is the correct way to say no?
We expect to do something, perform something for the betterment of our own self and for the family which we are in. And our family grows as we grow old. That is to say, our family of friends, or family of relatives, and our family of colleagues. So all these are the families. And we perceive everything for the betterment of the family and I as a whole. Now the problem arises, we are unable to know what we really require in our life. And so we probably say yes to many of those things which we don't want. And we realize it in our later life that we should have it, what that time I should have said no. And we miss it. So to understand perfectly what to say yes and what to say no is dependent on what I want to achieve in my life. So setting a goal, setting oneself to achieve something higher than just what I can say the gross things, setting something subtle, a satisfaction as my target is the best example, and perceiving what our Rishi Munis, what our saints, what our thinkers have asked us to do. So reading those books will help us to understand what I don't want. So after understanding what I don't want, I can say no to all those things.
A bit of insight on the lifestyle that we follow as young people. There are insane routines. We have a trend, get ready with me. And all these trends are slowly changing the way how we lead our lives day to day. So what should a student's lifestyle look like? A normal daily routine of a student who is going to school but wants to follow an Adhyatmic path. What should the routine look like?
Following an Adhyatmic path nowadays, actually it is not so that much difficult. It is just like a bubble created. It's a bubble of horror. Adhyatma is something that I must I cannot do or I cannot achieve. It's not that way. We actually live Adhyatma in our daily life. We sacrifice, and Adhyatma is based on sacrifice. We sacrifice sometimes good things to achieve some bad things, and we sacrifice some bad things to achieve good things, and it happens in everyday's life. So sacrifice, then meditation. Many a times meditation is a term concerned with lot of undergoing things I need to do and all those things. No, it's not that way. We meditate every day. When I focus on playing games on my mobile, I meditate on the game. So meditation is a process which I perceive in everyday life. I don't know what on I should meditate. And so the right thing to do right way is Adhyatma, to achieve a right goal established by our saints. So how should be the daily routine? Coming back to that question, yes, waking up early is a good habit. Human being is not a nocturnal animal. So it is assumed that we sleep early, which is absent in nowadays lifestyle. So 12 o'clock is a norm nowadays. But when I was a child, so 9:30 was the last time. Yes, after that nobody used to stay awake. So at 12 o'clock was really a midnight. Nowadays midnight has shifted to 3 a.m. So it is not a midnight. We are nearing to wake up scene. So I think so. Wake up early, perform some daily routine, daily exercise, keeping mind and body fresh, mind and body calm, mind and body healthy. So keeping the body healthy, we require exercise. Keeping our mind calm and healthy, we require good thoughts. So established ourselves. So for good thoughts, whatever you have studied and study along with your educational purpose, you need to study few minutes of our great saints and thinkers. So if you perceive that way, your lifestyle will automatically get shifted to a proper lifestyle. You don't have to change the lifestyle what you are right now, because changing is something I have been forced. Don't force yourself, force your mind. It will change its lifestyle automatically. It will be much easier.
Because you said the meditation, the stereotypical meditation is us sitting on a yoga mat with crossed legs and just closing our eyes, being quiet for 5 minutes. That it didn't have to be that way, and now people are forced to act a certain way. So how do we know how to act according to what our values and traditions teach us when social media keeps telling us what to do, how to do it, how perfectly you can portray your routines?
Regarding social media, yes, it is changing our life, but not the way is what is expected. Because we fail to understand, we fail to filter what is good and what is bad in social media, and so it is that way. So let's not talk much about the social media. We will come to that back point about meditation. Yeah, it is a process of folding our legs, sitting straight. It is true, but it is a traditional way. And traditional way is actually the way of meditation. But to start with it, we don't require to sit. While walking, we think on certain topics. That is called meditation. Dhyanam nirvishayam manaha. When mind is calm, you actually are meditating. When your mind is pursuing a single thought, it is called meditation. So whenever you concentrate on your studies, you get a single subject to your mind, you are meditating on that subject. So you know how to meditate. Now you need to change the direction of meditation. That's all. So thinking about your daily activities, daily routine is not going to make your mind calm. It is going to agitate it. Instead of all that thing, you need to meditate on something that is calm itself. Let's think about a blue sky. Let's think about a sea, an ocean. And I would rather say, since I am a Bhakta, let's think about a smiling face of a deity. That is more calming. When you see a small child laughing, he's just enjoying, and his laughter creates laughter on my face. Isn't it that way? So it is not because of I want to laugh, it is because of his laughter that is creating a laugh on my face. So it's that way. If I assume a smiling face of God, it will make my mind calm and serene, and that's the effect of meditation. That's what we want.
we talked about our routines and what adhyatmic rituals we need to follow. How do we enjoy modern freedom while keeping that spiritual discipline at the same time?
The definition of freedom varies from person to person. And what we nowadays, what the social media is explaining about the freedom is not a freedom. Actually, we never live in a perfect freedom. There is no perfect freedom. I myself prohibit myself from doing certain things. So I am avoiding my freedom by myself. So there is no concept of perfect freedom except in the last stage of samadhi, there is total freedom. Now, just keep that topic aside because it is a spiritual topic and I don't want to make it much harder. So, considering our daily life, what is freedom? I must be able, a position, a situation in which I can enjoy myself is a freedom for me. Consider a small child, he is playing in his own house. So, he is enjoying, he is unaware of the boundaries of the house. He is enjoying. So, it is a freedom for him. Let's now think about when he grows up and he is prohibited from entering a playground. So the same boundaries are not a freedom for him now. They are a jail for him or he lost his freedom. So concept of freedom varies. Now your concept is how can I enjoy a freedom? Freedom is a place where I can enjoy. It is not related with the boundaries, rather it is related to your mental state. Sometimes it happens that I am perfectly following all the rules and I enjoy. So I am enjoying a freedom state in a contented boundaries. So let's think in that way, it is much easier. Freedom for me in nowadays is achieving my goal. It may be spiritual, it may be in general, and achieving those goals for the benefit of everybody. It's not just me. It is the benefit of society and me as a whole. Then I am enjoying a freedom along with the social understanding.
So now that we're talking about spirituality, we have a few questions. Does Nam Jap actually work?
I can surely say it works. It definitely works. You just start performing the Nama Jap not more than say 10 times. I would recommend if when you wake up early in the morning, and then you just sit down on your bed itself. No need to get out of the bed. You just sit there calmly, silently, without touching your mobile, especially for the youngsters. Don't touch the mobile. In that state, you just take the Naam for not more than 10 times or 20 times with a silent pace. Not too silent, not in too hurry, just in a typical warm pace. And that Naam Jap is going to change you within a month. I am not saying just you take it today and it will change. No, it is not going to happen. It takes time. But at least in a month, you will understand the difference. Actually, taking a Naam Jap, when you start it, it is going to make a change. But that change is so minute and it has not much sustainability since you wake up and you are going to do all the stuff. So, Naam Jap works. You need to perceive it slowly, silently and steadily.
Especially for the youngsters going to Shibir. Why do you think that Shibir is one of the best ideas as a student we should pursue, especially for people abroad coming to India and doing the Shibir?
Yeah. You get connected with your culture. And these words are not just the words. We are connected. We think we have lost the connection or we don't know, we are unaware of that connections. But when we become aware of those connections, we realize something that we have inside and we all of a sudden come to a realization, yes, this is what I wanted. And that we can say it is just a satisfaction. These are the words. Whatever I have just spoken right now is just based on the experience. Now, I will explain it in the other way. Coming to a Shibir back in India itself make a sense in a different way. You change your environment. You come over there, especially on Sajjangad when we take a Shibir. What happens is that you get disconnected with what you are right now. And once you get disconnected, you realize what you are. And over there we select topics that make you think more about yourself and your surrounding people. So it becomes a study room. And matter of study is my own self. So you get to know what are your merits and what are your demerits. So now you don't have to work on your merits. You can just concentrate on your demerits. Your vice and your virtues. So you understanding vice and understanding virtues, both is very important, which takes place over there in the Shibir, as I think. And many times it is unknown, it remains unknown to the students. But yeah, their parents do contact us and say, yes, our child has changed. And it is the general experience of many people. So I don't want to say it much in words. I would ask, you just come and experience it.
So this can be a small step towards actually realizing what we are by just coming to a Shibir. So that is also a very good take. For us, when especially we Gen Zs pray, usually it can happen that we don't feel anything as of sort. We're just reading the verses and praying. So does this mean that we are praying wrong, or is God not listening? We can't connect with it.
Prayer is done, prayer is performed with the sole motive of saying something to somebody. We pray to our mother. That is not called a prayer. That's all. But we pray. We ask our mother, I want this, please give me this, please give me this. We repeat it. So we repeat it is a prayer. Now we get a response. And so we are habituated for the immediate response. And that's the problem. Especially Gen Zs, they don't have to pray at all. But our generation needed to pray a lot of things, and out of those things, so let's consider I have prayed for 100 things, and so out of them I used to get 5 things. So the ratio was 100:5. Now the ratio is just opposite. They get 95 things, they don't get 105 things. But the prayer is asking and telling, I don't have and I want it. So these are the two basic things. I understand what I don't have. So I accept I am lacking in these things. The first part. And the second part is, please provide me. So you are the provider, I am the acceptor. When it comes to God, we pray to God and we ask for it. Now, especially in this scenario, God thinks of what you want, or rather what is good for you. He never accepts those prayers what you want. He rather thinks what is essential for you. So that's why he is called a mother. Mother won't provide you everything that you ask for. She will rather think what is needed to you. So what you want and what you require, these are the two different things. And God is a real mother. He listens. I need to accept that He is listening, because it is based on the feelings. If I lose feelings, if I lose that thought that God is not listening, yes, He will accept that part. So I won't listen to you now. Because God is present inside us. He is not somewhere outside. But since I can't sense Him inside, I require Him outside. So bhava tochi deva. Jaisa bhava pratibimbala tayachachi deva zhala. Samartha Ramdas Swami says, the way you think of the God, He will take that form. So Mirabai assumed in a certain way. Jnaneshwar Maharaj assumed in certain way. Samartha Ramdas Swami assumed in certain way. He will respond to you in that way. If you think He is not listening, He will say, okay, I won't listen to you. So a staunch believer is he who considers he is listening. And the second part, he is omnipresent. He listens to everybody. You need to pray in that way. So better pray for that, those things what you really want, and remain clear in the mind that even if you don't pray and you perform something wrong, he is watching.
How do I know I'm actually growing spiritually or just pretending to grow?
These are two different things. I pretend for somebody. It's so simple. I pretend for somebody. And in spirituality, there is no other buddy. I and the God is my only buddy. So I do everything for my God, then I am spiritual. If I am doing for somebody else, for show off in my mind, I am pretending.
Because nowadays the show off culture is so much that even when we see on social media, we see people are showing off about how their bhakti bhav is, how much they do religiously. So I'm praying, oh, let me grab my phone, let me shoot this. So that is pretending to be spiritual.
Actually, prayer itself is very confidential. It is not for show off. Spirituality is confidential. It is not to be shown off to anybody. Whatever experience you have, especially in spiritual experiences, Samartha Ramdas Swami says, you are not supposed to explain, to tell your spiritual experiences to anybody else except your Guru, Sadguru. Nobody else. And nowadays the culture is, I need to explain my spiritual experience so that other people will start coming to me. So my goal is not God, but to gain the attention of people. So my goal itself is a mistake. And it is not going to take me uphill. It will cause me to fall like anything in the hell.
So whatever show off we do, the only prevention is that we have to do it for ourselves, not others.
It is the basic requirement. I am doing spirituality not for others. It's for myself, betterment of myself. So if I want something for me, I am hungry, right? So am I eating food for others?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Why?
You're feeding yourself.
Because your goal is to satisfy your
Yourself,
hunger.
yes.
And when for social media, if it is for social media, your goal is not God, your goal is social media. So it's gone wrong at the first step itself.
So we have two vocabularies that I'd like you to just clear for us: FOMO and low contentment. So FOMO is, in our language, it's a fear of missing out. And it's usually when our friends or who we really admire does something and we want to do it too. So it may go against our morals. This is especially shown in trends like the labubu or getting chocolate. If the other one has it, I want it too. So this also results to the second vocabulary, low contentment. So what is the take on FOMO and low contentment?
Missing out something. So all this concept originated where it originated. It is all linked with social media, nothing else. So it was in those days when I was a child, I used to miss out so many things. In today's language, there was no FOMO, because in those days I used to get something and my friend used to get the other things. So there was no competition at all. I know he is not going to get other things, and he used to know I am not going to get many things. So there is no competition. Nowadays, everything is related to social media is a big problem. So I am missing out something. How do I came to know? When I watched it on social media. So I think so, stop watching those things. Those are useless to your life. You because of missing out those negligent things, you are actually missing out the only single potential in your life that is non-reversible is time. Time is the only potential in your life which you can't regain. So let's consider I have 100 years. Let's consider it. So 100 years I have that potential and I am losing it on those futile things. So we need to create a FOMO for missing out the time and not those gross things with which if I enjoy with my friends and I am unable to enjoy with my friends, it may create a FOMO sometimes. I am missing out. But that should not create any impact, long-lasting impact on my mind because I will enjoy it again. Nowadays, I need to enjoy right now because lack of patience. So the second reason of FOMO is lack of patience. Nowadays, these generation don't have any patience. They lack the patience. They can't stop themselves. They can't wait. So the waiting period, it's like instant messaging is what in our childhood we used to get letters. So they used to reach after 15 to 20 days. Now 15 to 20 seconds if it is late. So what is the difference? Lack of patience. So we need to imbibe in us a basic word, patience. And then you will just fly out of FOMO. There is no FOMO in our life.
And low contentment, whatever we do, I'm not content with. I could have done more. I should have done more.
Yeah, it is also related to social media. Because I should have done more is based on somebody others judging me. Right? So if I get less likes, so my content is not good. So what I actually have and what people think I have, so there is a difference. Now I am all based on what people think I have instead of what I actually have. So let's consider your mother prepared something for you, or you just received some gift from others and you posted it on social media. So instead of enjoying that actual gift, we enjoy the likes for that gift. And those likes are virtual. They are not real. They are of no use to my life rather than the gift. That gift is useful for me. So just avoid social media.
Because there is also a few people these days that are so desperate for those likes that there is AI generated likes or likes that you could buy and get that contentment, that fulfillment.
Okay. It's something good that we can at least purchase the contentment. Actually, contentment can't be purchased. It is totally inner peace of mind. And that inner peace is the highest contentment. We need to think of it. When I am contented, what is my mental state? So I am satisfied, I am chill, I am very much at my own self. That is contentment. And people are losing it because it is dependent on others. I have become instead of considering myself independent, I have become dependent on others, and that's why there is no contentment.
We live in global cities, and again, because of social media, we have reach all over the world. And it happens a lot of times that we face a lot of racism from nationalities, from skin colors, from genders, races. All over, people target us and may also attack us on racism. So what is the correct response to prevent it?
Racism is created. Racism happens, it's true. And racism is based on something. The racism word itself denotes some race. And I am from that race. And so people try to avoid or try to impose something on me. And from that imposing that form, I I'm unable to lead ahead myself. Sometimes it happens. So the answer is not to answer those people. Instead, I need to develop my inner qualities much more, that my qualities will generate my utility. And after utility, because everywhere in this world, even if there is a racism, people thrive only on utility. Your value is defined as your utility value. It is not just value. If there is, you have a utility value, people will pursue you, even if you are of any race or any creed. So increase your utility value. Let people think you are useful to them, and then it will vanish.
In Sanatan Dharma, we have many paths. We can follow a certain Devi, we can follow saints, we can follow God Himself. So it leads to a bit of a confusion. So how do we know who to follow, what to follow, how to follow?
Nowadays there are softwares. So what a software engineer asks you, what is your difficulty? What you require? And as per our requirement, they customize it. So our Hinduism is highly customizable. So isn't it good? It is not bad. It is one product and you need to customize yourself by the product, or you want a customized product for yourself. Which one is good? Which one is better? So our Hinduism is a customized product for everybody. There are crores and crores of human beings, and everybody has its method, its likes and its dislikes. And accordingly, there are lakhs and lakhs of deities. You just adopt anyone you want and reach the ultimate goal. So ultimate goal is the real goal of Hinduism, the contentment, Atma Tattva, Parabrahma. Rest, for the Alamban purpose, you take any god as per what your requirement. So there is no confusion at the last goal. We think we are confused because there is a highly customizable software.
To end today's episode, I want to ask a final question. How does inner peace feel like?
Calm, serene, silent, and contented. Inner peace. Actually, everybody experiences in his daily life. I sleep, when I deep sleep, there is a deep sleep state. In that state, there is no commotion at all. There is no mind. Since there is no mind, there is no commotion. And so he is calm, serene, contented, and happy. That is the inner peace. When we are able to experience that in our Jagruta Avastha or in our daily routine, that's the Samadhi.
Jai Jai Raghuveer Samartha, thank you so much. It really meant a lot, and it raised awareness about social media, about spirituality. And I just want to let you know that we are very grateful as youth, as from the Vaarsa Parivar as well, to have you here answer all of our doubts and queries. Thank you so much. Jai
Thanks a
Shree
lot
Ram.
to the Vaarsa Parivar and you youth, because nowadays youth face a lot of questions, and I think so you represented the youth, and thanks a lot that my answers are, I think so you youths may like it, and hope so we all achieve that serene path which our Rishimani's and saints explained us. Thanks a lot.
Definitely.
Jai Jai
Jai
Raghuveer
Jai
Samartha.
Samartha.